Hello, Mr. Yashar, and maybe also my friends, if you watch. Welcome to the presentation of week 2. This week we have two topics. First topic is how were the pyramids built, and the second one is Egyptian medicine. So let's continue with this. Hello again. Welcome to my presentation. Let's start with first topic. In this part, I prepared for you 3 sections: general information, some misconceptions, and possible scenario. Not definite, possible. Okay. So, general information about Egyptians. They basically believe in life after death, and pharaohs were gods for them. Yes, they believe that the pharaohs were descendants of gods. Yeah, so they made the pyramids for their dads, for their gods, for their pharaohs. Yes, and making religious duties and protect public, of course. So they willing to do them. Um, Contrary to popular belief, the workers all the workers were not slaves. Of course, were not, because the public was willing to make them. So paid workers and solitary of publics also made the pyramids. Okay, I want to talk about some misconceptions about this. First misconceptions is the Greek historian Herodotus. He claimed that it took 100,000 men for 20 years to build them, and also he claimed that Egyptians had wonderful machines to lift the stones. Okay, and even some people think that these massive structures couldn't have been built by humans. They think that creature out of the world made them. I don't know. I don't think so. And last misconceptions is a current misconceptions. According to these misconceptions, Egyptians used the rollers, yes, made from tree trunks. They used them to move the large stones. But it's not true, because in that era, in the pyramids era, the wheels were not in use. Okay. So what is the real story then? We can't know exact, because it's so past, you know. Okay, so there are some evidence in the painting walls. We can see how stones were placed. Okay. Please follow the steps: squaring, transporting, leveling, orienting, squaring, slanting, lifting, and lowering. Please examine them with these pictures. Read them. I can't read them now because I have not enough time. Okay, please examine them. Read them. So part 2, topic 2, Egyptian medicine. In this part also, I prepare for you 3 sections: general informations, mummification, and Imhotep. So let's start with general informations, of course. Okay, as I said just now, Egyptians believed that pharaohs were descendants of gods, and they were important for them. And there, it's also the main cause of the building pyramids, and also main cause of the medicines, Egyptian medicines. But how? In the simplest term, the mummification. They made the mummification for their dads, for first for pharaohs. Yes. We will see the mummification shortly after. So most of their treatments were based on trial and error experimentations. Yes, of course, with herbal drugs, and even they sometimes mix the drugs in beer or wine. Yes. So mummification, yes. Okay. Egyptians believe that soul is immortal, but if the body decays, the soul can't return back to the body, and so they doing the mummification for preventing decaying body. Yeah. First, they made it for pharaohs and other important people, but then people from public had it done also. Like this pyramid, as you see, yes, here. Upper class had more detailing, more quality mummification, but as you go down, care of mummifications decreases. Okay, I think you understand me. So, last section, who is the model? Maybe you heard him before. I didn't know him. I just learned him new. I want to talk about him because he was a important figure for Egyptian medicines. He was a wise architect, a writer, physician, inventor, engineer, sculptor, astronomer, and scientist. Not for modern science, but for his time. Yeah, and he was an also vizier and father of the pyramids era. Yes, did you know that his name is written on steps on pyramids? Yes, with pharaoh's name. Yeah, he is important. Was important. Um, and public of Egyptian people called him semi-gods and god after he died. But okay. Thanks for watching and listening me, guys, and Mr. Yashar. See you soon in the next week.